Welcome to Portugal, sunny Portugal in Setubal for 2016's Eurovision Live Concert that's happening tonight. We have now got the big pleasure to a young artist that was at the Eurovision Song Contest back in 2013. I gotta tell you something. Well, the opening lines of his song, it's Andrius Pojavis from Lithuania. Hello Andrius, how are you?
Hello, I'm good.
So it's good to see you. So it's been 3 years ago since you did Eurovision.
Yeah.
Tell us a bit about the history of how you got to Eurovision first.
The history was that I released a Lithuanian album in Lithuanian language, and at that time nobody just knew. Some of my friends that I'm doing the music, and I came back for the holiday in Lithuania to visit my parents, and I saw an announcement that there is a concourse for Eurovision, there's a selection, and I said that exactly the same moment I said to myself, I must write a song. I don't know why, but I had just had this idea, inspiration. So I come back to Italy. I was living then, and I wrote the song even in Lithuania. And yeah, they immediately, I said I have to write, and it came, I have to tell you something immediately. So that's the story. And then I went in Lithuania pre-selection, and unexpectedly, to me, I won.
Fantastic. So was the song first sang in Lithuanian, or did you have it in English straight away?
It was in English straight away.
Okay.
It was in English straight away.
And what was the animation to write that song? What gave you the idea to do that song?
It was a pure inspiration. I just remember I was going at night somewhere. I was coming back after the meeting with my friends, and I was driving a car, and there was a forest, and I had this idea coming to me. I have to tell you something. And I come back, and there was my wife in the house, and I wake up her, and I said, I have to tell you something. I said, what is happening with you? And I went, because of my parents' house, there is an attic where I used to play when I was younger. I went there, and I wrote the song straight away.
Amazing. And you won the national final.
Yeah.
You came to Malmoe back then.
Yeah.
On the stage itself, you put first of all Lithuania into the final of Eurovision Song Contest, which is not that easy these days anymore to get into the final. But then when you stood on that stage in the final, what was it for a feeling for you to face all the hundreds, thousands of people in there? Millions on the other side of the camera.
Yeah.
So that must have been really nerve-wracking or shitting your pants.
Yes. Well, I think that is anyways this experience when you are truly experience the life and how huge it can be and how disturbing it can be too. But the thing is that at the moment when you are doing it seems I will not want to do this again, like to go, but it's some kind, what you said, it's something that attracts you anyway, to go, to do, to be this on stage. So the feeling, I don't know, the feeling probably I was tired already because it was the first time I could not understand so much the Eurovision, it was my first time, and I didn't have so many people that would support me there and like to lead me. So it was a huge experience that I understood just afterwards what happened. Really?
Really?
Yeah. I just understood afterwards what happened, and yeah. But the feeling was great, and this was a huge experience and great experience to me as an artist, as a songwriter.
Do you have any regrets having done this step to go to the Eurovision Song Contest?
No, not regrets, because what you can regret, I could say, and personally could take that there were some mistakes probably. Because I was younger, I didn't know so many things. Sometimes I was maybe not concentrated on what I had to do. So I would say I did some mistakes, but I don't have even regrets for that because it's a part of our life. It's a part of the game.
You see, you're now here in Portugal. So this is what Eurovision did to you.
Yeah.
Have you been to other places, fan club event conventions?
No, it's the first time. I was in Amsterdam in 2013, but it was Eurovision in concert in Amsterdam.
The big preview event, yeah.
Yeah, big preview event, and now it's the second time. After 3 years, I came to Portugal.
So, so you are now here in Portugal. But what has happened after Eurovision to now with your career? You have been continuing with music. Yeah. You've been traveling around Europe. Tell us a bit about that.
Yeah. So the problem, the idea was I came back from Eurovision and I understood that all my repertoire, all my set list was in Lithuanian. And I understand that anyway in Lithuanian you can sing a couple of songs and then you will get bored without understanding what you are singing about. So I understood that I need the material in English. but to write songs in English it takes time, and I decided that the best idea would be going in England, living there to write a song. So it took for me all this time what I was doing. After I did a tour in Lithuania, after Eurovision it was 40 places, and then I went to England and I stayed there 1 year and a half. I wrote the material in English, and I moved to Spain, to Valencia to record it. So and now it's we did the job. It's recorded. On the shops will be on the 16th of September, digital, and we will print as well 500 copies. The same as Lithuania, first album was printed 500 copies, was called 8, and this is 7 also will be just to give for the fans, for booking something who is this for.
So,
not for
so the album is called 8?
No, the first in Lithuania was 8, now it's 7.
7?
Yeah.
So you're going backwards, basically.
Oh, it depends where you're going. It's maybe backwards. No, I don't think so. It's to the number 1 going, but little by
like
little.
a chart countdown, right? Yeah, that's a good idea.
But little by little, not you know what I mean. Little by little.
So how many albums have you got in total? An 8? Or?
My solo. I have 2 solo albums.
Yeah.
Okay. I wrote the song, so my 2 solo works. It seems a lot. So it for others it's not, but to me it seems wow. I wrote like 20. It's anyway to do an album. It's quite a big project.
Of course. Also, you have to put a lot of money in yourself at first. To see what
invest a lot of. There is a lot of investments, and it's quite a big project.
That's Portuguese Air Force, by the way. Pigeon. So, what type of music can we expect on this album? And what is the genre you like to sing in most?
It's pop.
Pop, okay.
Pop. Anyway, I would say pop rock. Pop rock. There is a live instruments. Classic drums, piano, guitar, and it's it's a pop music with a bit of elements of rock because.
But are you doing this all by yourself, or you have a team that's behind you?
I have a team that's behind me. It's my family. This is my first supporters, and I honestly have some very good fans in Lithuania. They are really helping me, they are writing me, they are expressing their opinion, they are asking me, they want to communicate with me. So it's not only from Lithuania, there are other people from. I was doing for this album a Kickstarter campaign.
Yeah.
So I counted that I think it was like 15 different countries, people that they helped me to release the album. It was a Kickstarter campaign. I didn't have myself that money, so as the people, and they did help me to release this album.
Wow. Now you're living in Spain.
Yeah.
Why was that?
Valencia. Because the other is Spain. One is called love, and the other is Spain. The Spain, I think we just choose for practical reasons. We wanted that would be sea close, and we wanted some shiny, sunny days more. As my wife, she's from Italy, from South. I saw she was living for a while in Lithuania, and she was absolutely struggling.
Okay.
As a person, she was struggling because this darkness, they are not used to, and they are used to more to live like outside. And in Lithuania, it's 6 months you are just from door to door.
Because it's cold and snowy.
Cold and snowy. So, but she was trying, and I respect that.
Do you miss your country, Lithuania, when you live in Spain?
Sometimes I'm missing. It's just that I wouldn't say that I'm so nostalgic person. I'm not really nostalgic. I like to be present and to. So I'm not really thinking, oh, I miss my country.
Yeah.
When I was younger, probably it was stronger, but now with the years, it's. The feelings there, little by little, you know what I mean.
But we just had lunch together. You talked to us about your kids. So tell us a bit more about the children. You have
I have 2 daughters. Yeah, 2 daughters. They are princesses. I'm watching cartoons with them. I'm painting with them. I'm going to the beach with them. And we are cuddling each other.
Oh, lovely.
Yes.
But how is the music business for you developing in Spain?
I was really lucky because I meet quite good musicians. The studio, and they was helping. There was a guy called Sergio Lopez that he helped me with arrangements because I had the stuff written, but we need some arrangements. So I was lucky because he's really good piano player. So he helped me with the arrangements, and then in the studio we cut records. In the studio we record. the studio, I suppose they have the label and they want me to put this label, but I'm following this independent my way, and I said that I would like to continue to follow if I can like this. But so far so good. The album, I'm happy with the results, and the first opinions from the people, feedback, it's quite positive. For sure, always will be some negative, things, and you can understand. But the people that they listen, they like. Yeah, so I'm happy.
So the album is called Seven.
Yeah.
It'll be released when again?
16th of September.
16th of September.
Yeah.
So it's out now when we're actually listening to this interview on the radio. But all the best of luck for this. And is it produced in Spain or Lithuania?
Published.
Yeah.
It will be published in, just on these internet shops, internet stores, and I will print 500 copies for collections for people out there collecting. These 500 copies without selling so much. People can buy the digital.
The downloads.
The physical I will just give.
And how are people able to get those CDs when they want to buy it off you? How can they contact you?
There is Facebook. I'm everywhere. There is Facebook. There is Twitter. There is Instagram. So you just type my name and you can reach me always whenever you want.
So it's Andrius Pojavis.
Yeah.
On all the website as well. You have a website?
Yeah, I have a website. www.andriuspojavis.com.
What would we do without the fantastic internet?
Well, it helps us to connect.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah.
Andrius, it's been a real pleasure. So we're going to hear the song Something tonight on the Eurovision Live Concert. And you're going to sing also a song of your album?
I'm going to sing something and something.
Fabulous. Okay. All the best of luck. It's really been a pleasure to meet you outside of the competition.
Yeah.
In Malmoe, it was really a quick thing and exhaustive for everybody. But here's relaxed.
Yeah.
We've come back from a winery and from a tour they gave us here.
That was lovely.
It was nice, and we had the pleasure to taste a lot of nice Portuguese.
Muscatel.
Yes. Lovely.
Yeah.
And that makes us easier to talk a lot, right? All the best of luck.
We are chatting box for more.
All the best of luck, and I'll see you hopefully soon at the Eurovision Song Contest.
And I wish for your radio listener all the best, and stay tuned.
But before we're leaving, we need to prove from you that you're the real Andrius Pojavis. Can you sing a bit of the song? Something.
I have to tell you something. It's been on my mind so long. I've got to tell you this. It's been on my mind way too long.